Hey guys, it's Melanie, and you probably recognize this makeup and this outfit because I'm recording several videos today. But today I have kind of a fun video for you guys. So I am going to be sharing with you my top picks or like favorite candles from both Yankee Candle and Bath & Body Works. So these are my favorites of all time. And I have a little bit of a confession. So over the last couple of months, I have started watching more and more videos on YouTube that are related to candles and home fragrance stuff. I feel like I'm kind of cheating on the beauty community. I'm still watching all my regular people. Don't think that I've unsubscribed. But I have added just a ton of subscriptions to channels that talk about candles. And at first, I felt so odd doing that because I was like, who sits there and just listens to people talk about candles? But then I was like, who the hell sits there and listens to people talk about makeup? There's tons of us. And I have to say, candles have definitely become my obsession over the last couple of years, as you guys probably have noticed in some recent hauls. So, I'm also going to do a little bit of a share the love at the end of this video for one of the channels that I just recently subscribed to, and this dude cracks my shit up. He is hilarious. So I'll do that at the end of the video. I'm going to get started with my all-time favorites, though, first from Yankee Candle. And then we're going to jump into Bath & Body Works. Now, I'm not going to do any other candle companies because I purchase most of my candles from both of these companies, and so they just tend to have my favorites. First off, from Yankee Candle, an all-time favorite literally since 1997 or 1996 has been Cranberry Chutney. Now, this is a smaller, tumbler size, I guess they call this. It's a 12-ouncer that I got at the outlet that's not far from my house. And I think I only paid $10 for this, so it was a super good deal. Cranberry Chutney is just the most beautiful fall cranberry fragrance for right around Thanksgiving time. That's when I really love to burn this candle. It just reminds me of the fall and of Thanksgiving and the start of the holidays, and it just brings back such good memories for me. This quite literally just smells like cranberry chutney, like the stuff that you eat at Thanksgiving dinner. It is delicious. I've never burned, well, no, that's a lie. I have a tumbler, but I've never burned this in the tumbler form. It smells slightly stronger when you get it in the regular jar like this. I think this might be a different type of wax that they use in here. So, still has the same delicious sweet cranberry scent. It is a sweet cranberry. That's just what it smells like. You can find this in their fruit section. So Yankee Candle has these little stamps on all of their candles that tell you which part of the store that they came from. So fruit or I don't know the other sections. They have different labels anyway. So find this one in the fruit section. And I actually don't notice it in stores until the fall time. So I don't know if this is something that they carry year round, but during the fall I stock up. I actually have 2 other backups in the full size, what is this, a 22-ounce jar from last year when I was able to get a buy one get one free. So anyway, this is a must-have for me. I definitely suggest sniffing it out. Another favorite, apple pumpkin. This smells delicious. And I gotta tell you people, Yankee candles burn the longest. I've heard some people in the candle community say that Yankee doesn't have quite the throw that the Bath & Body Works candles do. And I would agree with that, but they're still strong enough to fragrance the vast majority of the downstairs of my house. So that's enough. And this one's actually pretty strong. I swear that I burned this for 2 months straight last year, and I only literally got to here before I was okay, I want to smell something different at this point. This candle is probably going to last me 4 more seasons. Like, there is so much left, and it just seems to burn so slowly. By the way, the burn time on these tumblers is up to, here comes my cat, up to 140 hours. So, and this is from the food and spice section of the store. So here's a different section for you. So yeah, it's 20 ounces, burns up to 140 hours. And let me see what the burn time on this guy is. This is up to 95 hours. So burn time is significantly more for Yankee candles than the Bath and Body Works. Another fall favorite. You might sense a little bit of a theme with the candles that I'm going to show you. I lean more towards like homey, fall, log cabin, foodie type of scents. That's kind of my thing. This is Autumn Wreath. This is also from the food and spice section. This just smells like a craft store. This literally just reminds me of a Michael's. And it also reminds me of my mom, because when I was in high school, my mom was a crafting maniac, and like she went to Michael's all the time and drug me with her. And so this just reminds me of like my mom, and it's very comforting. It reminds me of home, and it's just a beautiful fall scent. It is like apples, like a hint of pumpkin and spice. It just smells like a craft store. It smells amazing. So this one I definitely love to burn in the fall, and I actually enjoyed burning these two together. So the apple pumpkin with the autumn wreath. Last one from Yankee Candle, and this is a newer one to me. This is also from the food and spice section. This is coconut and vanilla bean. Oh my word, look how much I've burned of this candle. Like I have 2 more of these. Like, I love this fragrance for summertime. It is just pure coconut and pure vanilla. Now this one is not very strong when I'm burning it. It leaves more of like a hint of fragrance in the air, but that's okay, because it's just kind of perfect for the time of year. It's not like heavy or overbearing. It's just a nice, light, springy, summery, like just smells like this time of year kind of fragrance. And it's absolutely beautiful. I have 2 more of these, and it's a fragrance that I will continue to purchase over and over again, especially for the spring and summertime. It is so lovely. And when I first smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh, because I love anything coconut. And they just did such a good job with the coconut in here, because it doesn't smell like the suntan lotion coconut. It smells like a pure coconut and like a pure vanilla. It's absolutely beautiful. So, and by the way, these jars burn 110 to 150 hours. And I would say probably closer to like 150 hours for these. I get a ton of burn time out of these candles. So I got to give it to Bath and Body Works for the burn time. I don't love nearly as many of their fragrances. The ones that I do, I really love and I'm very loyal to. But I just like more of what Bath and Body Works comes out with, which is why I purchase a lot more from there, and where you're going to see a lot more candles. So I'm not going to start with any like particular like order. I'm just going to kind of grab, because I have a ton of stuff in front of me. So first off, espresso bar. This gets re-released from time to time in different incarnations. So the last time that I remember this coming out was like the Harvest Coffee in the fall. Sometimes it has different names, but it's basically always just a chocolatey coffee kind of scent with like a hint of cream. So the description on this is roasted espresso beans, sweet vanilla froth, and that's basically it. But I smell a lot of chocolate in this. When this is burning, it just smells so warm and so inviting. It just makes you want to like have friends over for coffee. It is absolutely delicious. This is one that I really enjoy burning in like the early fall. It's like kind of my transition candle, and it just smells amazing. So anytime that you see Bath and Body Works release like a coffee scented candle, it's probably always going to have like some chocolatey notes and some, you know, like coffee espresso notes, and then some kind of hint of cream. Delicious. I love it. Now, burn time on these, they say 25 to 45 hours, but for me, usually 20 to 25, and 25 is pushing it. So that's a bummer with Bath & Body Works candles. I feel like they have raised the price, and I've talked about this like to death in other videos in the past, but they've raised the prices and then decreased the burn time. Doesn't sit well with me. Does it stop me from purchasing their candles? Not really. Like I said, they just make the scents that I absolutely adore. So I keep on going back because I'm an idiot. Marshmallow Fireside. Oh my goodness. This is an all-time fave for the month of December. I love this fragrance. It smells like roasting marshmallows. It's very sweet, but then it's got that hint of like smokiness, like a fireplace. So this says toasted marshmallows and sumptuous vanilla cream blend with a comforting aroma of rich smoldering woods. Beautiful, such a beautiful fragrance. So this was from a couple of years ago, and so the burn time on this is 30 to 45 hours, and I just told you on this one it was 25 to 45 hours. So keeps going down. These were also $19.50. Any of the newer candles coming out are $22.50 now. Yikes. But this is absolutely lovely. Those of you that have smelled this before, you know it's delicious. When it's burning, it just smells warm and inviting and comforting and homey. It just reminds me of Christmas. I love this. I will purchase whatever version of this comes out every single year. So it's absolutely beautiful. This is one that I wish I would have picked more up of. This is the vanilla cedar wood. So I burned one of these, and this is my backup. Biggest regret is not buying more of these. Oh my god, it smells so good, you guys. This is a little bit different from my normal candle scent. So this is creamy vanilla that is blended with cedar wood and amber notes. So beautiful, warm, musky, somewhat manly, but still with like that vanilla in there. It keeps it nice and soft. Oh my god, I love this. I don't think I'll ever actually be able to burn this because it would be the saddest day ever when I couldn't just come up here and like smell this from time to time. Now most of my candles I do burn, so I don't like regularly like hoard just for the sake of hoarding. Coconut vanilla, or vanilla coconut. Perfect for summer. So delicious. Somewhat similar to this, but I think I like this just a tiny bit better. So the description on this is it's just vanilla chiffon, toasted coconuts mixed with praline and sandalwood. It's delicious. It's a perfect summertime fragrance. It's also really nice for like the early fall time as a transition because it does have that little bit of like warmth and muskiness to it. So like as the weather starts to cool down a little bit, it's perfect for that time of year as well. Warm vanilla sugar. These used to have just a ton of throw and like would just smell up my entire house. They're not as strong anymore with the warm vanilla sugar in particular, but I still love the scent so much. I love the scent in the body care line, but I can't really wear the lotion anymore. It just irritates my eczema. So this is enticing vanilla steeped in spices with hints of coconut, sandalwood, and musk. And it's along the same lines as the vanilla coconut in that like slight muskiness and like a little bit of manliness, but still very sweet and just absolutely beautiful. So I love this. It's a fragrance that I will continue to purchase like all the time, and it's good for any time of year. So cinnamon sugar donut. This comes out in several carnations every year. It came out with the fall collection last year, and then it just came out most recently in the Sweet Shop collection. Oh, it smells so good. It literally smells like cinnamon and sugar and donuts. There's no better way to describe it. When it's burning, it's just warm. It's not overly sweet, even though it's got that sugar base to it. It just smells so good. I really like this one for the fall the most. So any cinnamon sugar donut that I get during any point in the year always gets saved for the fall time. And that's what this guy's being saved for. I have a few of these, and I also have one of like the larger size that I was able to get when this collection first came out. But I was only able to get one because they sold out like crazy. Everybody loves this fragrance. It's beautiful, and I just can't say enough about it. So let's talk about something fresh for a change. This is Market Peach. Market Peach has been my favorite for a few years now. It smells so good. I love this fragrance so much. It smells like ripe, fresh, sweet, juicy peaches, like during like the middle of summer. So the notes on this are peaches with vanilla featuring hints of citrus and raspberry. I don't really get the citrus or raspberry. I do get that hint of vanilla with that fresh, juicy peach. It just is beautiful. This comes out every single year. So when it comes out again, or if you can find it during the semi-annual sale, I really recommend stocking up on this. It's just one of like the best, most fragranced candles that I've tried, even in the mason jar size. I know a lot of people don't think these have very good throw, and they're not as good as the 3 wicks. I will absolutely own up to that. But the mason jars that I've tried have actually been decent. They don't scent my entire house, but they do fragrance the downstairs area of my house. So that's good enough for me. They're great for the price. I only buy these when I can get them for like $5 or $6. I would never pay $12.50. Absolutely not worth it for that. But for $5 or $6, I'll absolutely grab these when they're on sale. Who doesn't love leaves, right? So it's funny. I've had this for a while, and I can only light it until the wax pool starts to like get even, and then I have to blow it out because it is the strongest candle ever. This is what I bust out at the end of September. It's so beautiful. So this is rich golden nectar with red apple and spiced berries. It's a very spicy scent. It's beautiful, but it can give me a headache if I leave it burning for too long. So I normally will light it in the morning, let it go for like 2 hours, and then I blow it out. And usually for like the remainder of the afternoon, I can smell leaves throughout the house. It just gets in your nose and it stays there. I love it. And I will always get one of these candles, but it's probably going to be about another fall or two before I have to purchase it again, because like I said, an hour or two max, and then like I'm good for a while. Cranberry Woods. This has been an all-time favorite for years. The notes on this are cranberries, blackcurrant, warm cinnamon bark. Beautiful. Just such a lovely, like, November, like early November fragrance. It smells so good. It's very spicy. I could, like, if you're a dude, like, this is like the perfect candle for like your like bachelor pad. If I were still in the dating world and I walked into a dude's house and I smelled this, I would be like, oh yeah, we can get married. This candle smells amazing. It is warm yet spicy, slightly masculine, but like not overly like cologne-y in any kind of way. It just smells good, and like for early November, it's perfect. I love it. I'm trying to get through these. I have so many. Summer Boardwalk. This is one that was just recently re-released with this semi-annual sale. They always bring certain fragrances back, and this one they just brought back again. This is my candle from last year. But the notes on this are caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples, and salted sweet cream. I can smell all of those things in here. This is another candle that when I light it, I can leave it lit probably for about 2 hours, and then I have to blow it out because it's very sweet. It's very strong. It's probably right along the lines of like the leaves in terms of strength. Like, I can smell this 8 miles from my house when I have it lit. Like, it's a strong candle, but It is a delicious scent, and if you are somebody who like grew up going to the fair, like that's what this smells like. It just smells like the fair. You know, like caramel popcorn and like the taffy apples, like that mixed together, that sweetness, that just beautiful, beautiful like summertime scent. So this is one that I actually like to burn more in September. So it's one of those transition scents for me, like when I'm craving the fall stuff, but I'm not quite ready to commit to like pumpkin mania. Let's talk about pumpkin mania. Pumpkin cupcake. Every year this comes out, every year I purchase like mega amounts of these candles. I can't get enough of this fragrance. It smells like pumpkin cupcakes and cream. Delicious. So the notes on this are freshly baked pumpkin covered in loads of rich buttercream frosting. Most of you probably know what this smells like. It's absolutely delicious. As soon as they like start selling this in store, I start stocking up, and like October 1st, this is the candle that I light. It's so good. Like sometimes Craig will come home and he'll be like, "Oh, you baked pumpkin bread," and I'm like, haha, I sure did not. And then he gets mad. But it smells just like pumpkin bread and frosting. And my kid's awake. That's awesome. She's supposed to be taking a nap. It smells so, so good. I highly recommend sniffing this one out in the fall. Another Christmas time scent. Nutmeg and spice. Oh my God. This just smells like baking cookies. Like, I can't get enough of this candle. And I actually got Nelia 476 Aileen hooked on this candle. It's amazing. If they ever cease to bring this one back, like I will write letters, I will send emails, I don't know how to tweet, I don't have Twitter, but I'll figure out a way to get the message to Bath and Body Works to pull their heads out of their asses, because this is an absolutely beautiful candle. So this is spiced caramel and nutmeg, and it's amazing. It's so good, you guys. I can't get enough of this candle. It's very soft. If you're someone who's sensitive to like strong fragrances, this is one that's just another one of those, like a hint of amazingness in the air. So good. I really recommend seeking this one out. This normally comes out with like the Christmas collections that start coming out like mid-November-ish. That's when you got to start stocking up on this. And it's one that I can actually carry into the new year. It's a really good transition candle for me, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend this one. I'm saving like the best for last. You know what's coming. Okay, another one that I just recently discovered that I think is beautiful, that I hope they bring back at some point, is Pink Petal Tea Cake. Out of all of these fragrances, this is probably the most different because it's a strong floral scent. It smells like roses, but then it also smells like cake with icing. It's just a perfect combination of the two. And when it's burning, you really get more of that like cake scent. It's just absolutely delicious. And I love this fragrance. I can't get enough of it. I really do hope that at some point they'll bring this back and maybe re-release it next spring or for like the next semi-annual sale or something like that. It's really, really pretty. If you can get your hands on it still in your stores, it is really worth picking up, even if you're not normally like a floral fragrance kind of person. It truly smells like garden roses. And garden roses have a very different scent from like your like standard roses. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Mixed with that cake and icing, it's top notch. You guys knew it was coming. Truly, I would say out of all of these, this is the one that I would be most sad about Bath and Body Works never bringing back at some point. Raspberry Peach Macaroon. This came out of nowhere and like just grabbed me and was like, I'm not letting go, lady. You're gonna be obsessed with me. So the notes on this are, so this is the Ultimate French Cookie, and it's a macaron. I know some people say macaroon, and sometimes I let macaroon slip, but a macaroon is like different. It's like coconut with like chocolate on the bottom. That's a macaroon. A macaron is this fancy French cookie with the cream in the middle. I know this because I live in a city where people are food snobs, and if you walk into like a fancy bakery downtown and you ask for a macaroon, they're gonna hand you like some coconut concoction, not a fancy French cookie. So this is ripe raspberry, juicy peach, and almond cream. It's just amazing. When it's like warm and burning, like it warms up even more, and the throw is incredible. It is, I dare to say, it has surpassed pumpkin cupcake. And that is saying a lot. It's even probably surpassed my precious cranberry chutney that I've loved since high school. So, yeah, I love this fragrance. If you can find it anywhere during the semi-annual sale, I really recommend picking it up, even if you don't like it on cold throw. Oh my gosh. When you light it, it almost transforms and becomes even more beautiful. I love it. I can't get enough, as you guys can probably tell. So anyway, this video is way too long, and I should probably go try to get my kid to fall asleep. So let me know down below what your favorite candles are of all time. They don't necessarily have to be from Yankee or from Bath & Body Works. Those just tend to be my favorite places to purchase candles from. And hopefully I inspired you to maybe try something new. So leave me some comments down below. Love reading what your favorites are, or if you think there's something that I must try, definitely let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Wait, my share the love. How can I forget? Okay, so the name of the channel is Hearth and Stone. Did I get that right? Oh my God, if I butchered the name of the channel, I'm really sorry. It's definitely going to be linked down below. But his name is Shawn. This dude cracks me up. He is so passionate about candles, like passionate. Like, and he does such a good job of like sucking you into his videos. He's just a funny dude. He's very, very funny. But the descriptions of candles, like the tips and the tricks, and the hauls that he has, they're just so fun for me to watch. And I have to say, like, I've watched every single one of his videos. He had another channel and then deleted that, and then started up this new one. So he's building his subscription base again. But if you are at all interested in candles, or you are heading that direction, I think he's a fun place to start. And I've just really been enjoying his videos. And Shawn, if you happen to see this, good stuff. I like your channel. I think you're hilarious, and keep up the good work. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.